Peace. Peace, peace. How you treating life? I hope it's good. I hope it's good. Alright, now today I want to talk to you guys about change. Change always seems hard. Everything is hard until you do it. Everything is hard. Don't expect anything to come with ease. Like that's impossible. Nothing is gonna come to you with ease. It's gonna be some type of effort that you make in order to get you properly trained to do that strategic task or to do that task or whatever the case may be. So, like, to change is gonna be a process. Don't just expect things to happen overnight. Like it's not gonna happen. If you want to change, you're gonna have to make an effort, and you're gonna struggle. Nothing happens without a struggle. If you're not fighting for something, if anything's coming to you easily, then you don't want those things. That's not for you, because the quicker they come, the faster they go. Quicker they come, the quicker they go. The faster they come, the faster they go. However you want to call it, it don't make it's pointless. Like, so, in order for you to change, like me, for example, I'm gonna change my videos. I'm not just gonna tell you what to do, or I'm not just gonna speak on things. I'm gonna speak on things and try to find solutions for all of us to have as well. So, in order to change, like I said, I'm gonna bullet or pinpoint what my advice is. So, in order to change, you must be patient. Be very, very patient. And there's a difference between being patient and being still. You don't want to be still, because you'll never get to where you're going if you're not moving. The only way because where you're going is not moving. It's going to be there. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Make the change to get up maybe 5 minutes earlier. Make the change to apply 5 minutes more of research, or research for 5 more minutes, or however you want to call it. Make yourself like I used to make myself brush my teeth at night until it became a habit. Make yourself brush your teeth twice a day. Make yourself tell somebody something positive, because that's mainly what this is about. I normally just talk, but I try to be as positive as possible. So I don't want you guys to think I'm just talking just to be talking. I'm not perfect, and no one is. Excuse me. I'm not perfect, and I'm not gonna try to be. I have my pros, I have my cons, I have my flaws, I have my strategic or talented areas. So I have my areas of expertise, or whatever you want to call it. But I do know that in order to change, you have to actually change. You have to make a change. You have to do something different. That's the only way that you're going to change, is if you do something different, and if you make that a habit. And that's what everything really boils down to, is a habit. Make that a habit to be positive, to change. Make it a habit to be a little bit more clean. Make it a habit to be a little bit more friendly. Make it a habit to be a little bit more helpful. Be a little bit more loving, caring, sharing, kind. Whatever it is that you need, or that somebody else may need. But 9 times out of 10, I'll probably say 7. I've gotten a lot of ideas on how to treat people off how I want to be treated, because you treat people how you want to be treated. And if you're treating people badly, I mean, you can't be mad at somebody who treats you poorly. So even if you don't care, there's going to come a time in your life where you're going to care about something, and that's going to treat you poorly, and you don't want that. So try to treat people with respect. Try to treat people kindly. If you were hurt, or if your mother, or if your father or older relative or something was down and out, your folks was down and out, and they needed help getting on the bus, or they fall off the bus, and you're the type of person that ride the bus, or you know you're a child, or whatever the case may be, help that person. If you let's see, if you see somebody who's short, they can't get something off the shelf in the grocery store, help that person. Just do anything to help somebody. Like that's a change for you. Anything positive when you change, if it's positive, it's all right in my book. You know, it's all right in my book as long as you're doing positive. But you have to change. You can learn. They say you learn something every day, or you should learn something every day. I try to, and I believe I do, whether I acknowledge it or not. But if we're not out here, if we're not changing, we won't make a change. Because apparently what we're doing is it's not helping us. If you sit down watching this video, there's other things for you to do. There's other things that you could be doing. Like right now, I'm supposed to be going to sleep because I got to get up and go to work tomorrow. My work schedule's been crazy, but I have a job at home where I'm trying to do something for myself and gain income that way. Generate a revenue through an in-home source. Maybe one day I won't have to go out and work to pay all these bills or whatever, to do these things. But whatever the case may be, make a change. For example, I'm making that change to stop getting up, doing painstaking work, like in the sun, in the cold, whatever the case may be, through the weather. Because I work outside. I'm in a car all day, moving around, you know. But whatever the weather is like outside, I pretty much have to deal with, because I get out of the car and I do my job. So I mean, regardless, people change. Make a positive statement. Influence someone else today, like, or tomorrow, or the day after. Nothing happens overnight, like I said earlier. So don't expect for your change to happen instantly. You're not gonna have the answers right now for you. Like, sometimes I don't have the answers for me. Sometimes I don't even know what's wrong. But I have to make a change. I have to change my attitude. I have to change my feelings and get on with my day. Because guess what? Things still need to be taken care of. That's not gonna change. So make sure you do that. You need to change if you're not taking care of those things. Or if you're unhappy right now, you need to change, because nobody makes you happy but you. Nobody can control your emotions. You can allow yourself not to care about things. You can allow yourself to care about things. It's easier said than done, but it doesn't mean that it cannot happen. It doesn't mean it's impossible. Just like it's not impossible to change. Hey, life changes every single day. We have a different number on the calendar. Yeah, we may have Monday, Tuesday. We may have the days of the weeks in the same months or whatever, but they change. They don't have the same year on the end of it. It's never the same day twice. The sun goes up, the sun goes down. The moon is out, the sun is out. Things change. That's the way of life. So don't allow yourself. Don't be content, or don't settle for less. Don't settle for what you have now. Go out and be the best you that you can be. Go out and influence somebody else. Change the world. I mean, the world that we live in, for some people it may be great. To me, it's great because I believe everything happens for a reason. I don't agree with the unjust, and I don't agree with all the other stuff, you know, but that's not my place. I'm not doing that. What I'm doing is I'm trying to change. So I can only work on myself. And as for you, you can only work on yourself. You can't change anybody. It's already hard enough to change yourself. You can influence somebody, or you can pressure somebody, but you can't make anybody do anything. There's no way. You cannot move their hands for them. There's no way that you can do it. So don't try to do it. And if you're able to do it, then change that person into a better them. Change that person into a more positive person. If that person isn't mentally strong to have their own will, then let your will be bettering others. Let you be strong for a reason. Not to mistreat or manipulate others. As simple as that. I didn't. I don't know. I just saw some things today at work that kind of had me thinking about change. We need change. Me, my coworkers, my boss, we talk a lot, and the conversation changes all the time because we're open minded. We're open minded people, and we enjoy each other. Like, working with each other. I mean, we all do a certain job well, and we communicate well. So, I mean, it's a cool environment. So that, I mean, with Clado right here, all of these things, it allows for a good environment. I mean, there's always room for change. You gotta change a baby's diaper. You know why? Because it gets funky. So you need to change. Life gets funky sometimes. So you gotta change. Yeah, he's probably gonna look at me for a little while. You'll see him. He's like mesmerized by me. But yeah, I mean, people change. If you're not changing, then you're being complacent. And pardon me, you're being complacent, and life is gonna be the same thing over and over. Your past will be your present, and your present will still be your past, but will also be your future. And you don't want the same thing. Make a change. Allow yourself to change. Don't stop yourself from changing. You can feel yourself changing. You can feel yourself growing. You can feel yourself maturing. You can feel yourself having different thoughts. You can feel yourself having different actions. I mean, you can realize the different actions or different expressions or, different moods that you may be in. You change without you even knowing it. So now it's time for you to control yourself, discipline thyself or yourself, and change. Make that change. Be a better person. Make someone else a better person. I just talk too much, I guess. I think a lot. I think even more. It's crazy. But I hope you guys, as a matter of fact, I don't hope, you guys have a good one. Be peaceful. Be patient. And you will have prosperity. Just make that change that you need to make. And everybody don't have the same change. So make the change for you.